Hello and welcome to another quick update video about Cardano. Just want to do another one because people have asked me what I think about the latest Bitcoin price moves, and I will start with Bitcoin briefly, then we take a look at Cardano. And with Bitcoin, as I said before, we should not drop below 62.5k. Otherwise, we will invalidate this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern to the upside. And what happened? We very briefly came below the 62.5. Very briefly, and only really minimum, and that was down here. That is not a problem. That is acceptable by Elliott Wave rules. You know, if you just come, and that was just a wick on a 4 hour. I think it was not even on the 1 hour. I think it was just a wick. You can see it here. So that can sometimes overshoot briefly. That is not a problem. So that did not break any Elliott Wave rules, and in my view, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move to the upside here that could take us to 72k or even more is still at play at the moment. However, as I said, if we break below the below that 62.5k, then we will most likely have this alternative scenario play out where we get into the 54 to 57k range. However, the price seems to be going up for now. We're again back up above 64k, and here on the 1 hour, we can see that we're currently again at a resistance level. You can see that here. That is the previous high here. I mean, it's not a significant one. It's only on the 1 hour chart. It seems to be that we are going above that currently. Yeah. So if you have that resistance here at 64k, that was. So we come just currently above that. That is positive. Next stop would then be here the 65k, pretty much, or 64.9k. That'd be good. Yeah, if that continues, that could now take us higher. What is positive as well, this was a very strong rejection down here. You can see how it was quite a sharp drop, yeah, but then you can see, and now we're already going up, you know, now that we've broken that resistance. Very sharp, a very long wick to the downside here, and then you can see the strong green candle, another green candle, a very small red candle only, but again with a long wick to the downside, and now another strong green candle. So telling me we could now really get back to the 65k level here, and then it will need to be seen what happens. Overall, again, Bitcoin needs to push up here, otherwise we will lose it, and we'll get into that 54 to 57k level. For me, honestly, and I just need to, a bit about mindset. Why would you see it as a problem? I mean, there's so many people who get frustrated when the prices drop, but I mean, for me, it's like, I mean, obviously I don't know, but for me, it's very, very certain that we are still in the bull market. And what you want is these price drops in a bull market, because of course, if we're all looking back, and we all wish prices back of like 40k, isn't it? Because then these were prices where we could buy, you know, we could buy easily, you know, very nice prices, could buy cheap. But a lot of people didn't, or whatever, or, you know, we didn't buy enough, whatever. Or we couldn't. So obviously every price drop can be used to buy in a bull market. You know, if you know, or if you're certain that prices will go up after that again, why wouldn't you wish for a price down? And we need to think about the longer term picture. I know a lot of people want the short term gains, but in reality, are you going to sell and then go out of the crypto market now? I mean, no, probably not. You want to hold longer. You want to stay in until we probably get close to the peak of the bull market, or to the peak of the alt season, you know. So every price dip should actually be welcomed, unless it is that strong that it really destroys the whole impulsive move here to the upside. But a drop like to 54 to 57k, that'd be actually quite positive. Also, it would be good, and it would only be like a drop of 13%. It would be good because it would extend the bull market. That is my view. You know, every drop will extend the bull market because it will stop the markets from overheating. Yeah, that's positive. Overall, we are making impressive gains here in crypto anyway. Even Bitcoin does. So let's take a look at Cardano here. Cardano doing something nice at the moment. It's nice to us at the moment, at least. So we are going up here on this ascending trend line. I did show you that before. It's pretty much also a channel. You could see it as a channel here between that teal line here coming up there. What I have to take out is it? No, I leave that in. This ascending channel here between that white resistance line, which we broke once here, and the blue support line here, or that teal support line. Now, what we're doing now is something important. Not sure how sustainable that is, but as I said before, we are following Bitcoin now. Someone asked in the comments, you know, why is Cardano now following Bitcoin? Well, first of all, now I need to go to that chart. ADA BTC. It is doing it because it's always done it. You know, it is what happens. We have periods, and I talked about that before. We have periods, and this is the ADA BTC chart. Basically, ADA BTC, for everybody who doesn't know, just shows in the relationship of the ADA price to the BTC price. So when you see the ADA BTC go up, then ADA is outperforming Bitcoin. When you see the ADA price going down here on the ADA BTC chart, it means that Bitcoin is outperforming ADA. So you had these periods here earlier in the year, and the significant one was here in May, where Cardano was massively outperforming Bitcoin for a short period of time, massively. And then for a longer period, not that steep, and Bitcoin started to outperform Cardano. Then we hit this trend line here, and we started to outperform Bitcoin again. And then we moved down again, and this is the current drop. This has taken quite a long time. People got impatient, but people always forget it happened before. You know, it happened before. People forget that, and then people tend to be surprised, but actually it happened before. So you had this long period again here now throughout September, throughout October, where Bitcoin outperformed Cardano, and now it looks very much like that similar to here, where we were going horizontal pretty much, yeah, where Cardano was just doing the same that Bitcoin was doing. We do the same now, yeah, again. We do the same now again. You have Cardano in a horizontal line now with Bitcoin, pretty much, you know, ups and downs, yeah, but overall it's horizontal. So it just indicates that, it means that Cardano is currently doing what Bitcoin is doing. And from here we could then start to turn around, yeah, because what we did came down in a downtrend. The downtrend became weaker. You can see that with a changing angle here. We are now horizontal, and from here we could go up. And we did that before here, and that happened before, and that was the breakout point here, the 20-day moving average. We crossed above the 20-day moving average of the ADA BTC chart. That is when ADA started to outperform Bitcoin here, and here we haven't seen it yet. I think we briefly broke through it, fell down again. It was a fake out, but we are getting closer to the 20-day moving average. So that is currently at 3285. The price is currently at 3202. So as soon as we get here above that, that could be another breakout point ADA BTC. That is why currently ADA is following Bitcoin, which is positive because it brings us above the 20-day moving average, which is here in teal. If I extend that, you can see it. That's pretty much where the 20-day moving average is. We found resistance here. Now we came through it, might retest it, and hopefully that will support rising prices again. I would expect then, if we continue to stay above the 20-day, that the next resistance will be like it was here, the 50-day moving average. That's at 213. Yeah, that would be the next resistance if we find support here on the 20-day moving average, if that is not a fake out. If it's a fake out, we'll see each other at $2. If we hold it, next target 213. Obviously, if we break above that, next target 220, next target 225, next target 230. So that's a quick update on Cardano. Hope you liked that update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.